Do you really like the version of yourself that you are today? Can you be better, and I mean B.E.T.A, at being who you are? This is a question that so many people fail to ask themselves, and those same so many people fail to get better at being the best version of themselves. So, how do you get to the place of being better at being the best version of yourself? First, understanding what B.E.T.A stands for will definitely help you along the way. Better stands for beliefs, emotions, thoughts, and your actions. What do you believe about your future, and why do you have that belief? How do you feel about the possibility of you being successful? What is holding you back, and why is it holding you back? Your emotions, and you'll learn, are your GPS system to your achievement of your success. The T stands for thoughts. What are your immediate thoughts that come to mind when you say things like, I am a millionaire, I am successful? And what actions do you take or don't you take that are getting you more aligned with that which you desire to have? Now that you know what better means, what is it that you're going to have to do to actually get better at being you? How can you transform each one of these beliefs, emotions, thoughts, actions so that you can shift your life around? Number one, you're going to rewrite your story. Your life may have turned out the way it did, but that's okay. Everything that you've experienced has gotten you to where you are today. But some of those things you may really wish you could not have experienced. Trust me, I know, because there's plenty of things I wish I hadn't experienced. But hey, it is what it is. But rewriting your story will allow you to see that your ending can be way better than the beginning. Doing shadow work, allowing yourself to shine a light on those dark parts of yourself so that you can see for yourself what it is that you need to shift within yourself. Practice being mindful. Being mindful and practicing mindfulness is so critical to you zoning in to yourself and your soul and understanding that as you face every day, things may happen. But as you continue to face those things that take place in that day, you begin to see that things get better. So practicing mindfulness, just paying attention to what you have right now, where you are right now, and what you can do right now will definitely shift you into being a better version of yourself. Rewiring your brain. This is also very critical because if your brain remains the same and you have not produced any new pathways of a new thought process, then nothing's going to change. You won't get better. You'll remain the same version of yourself because you haven't rewired your brain. So although you may have rewritten your story, your brain is still replaying that old story over and over and over again. So it's hard for you to advance, to actually step in and embody that new story that you've written. Another thing is understanding how the process of creation works. When you start understanding that you play a part in everything that goes down in your life, you'll begin to get better at yourself because your actions will begin to change. Your emotions will begin to change. Your thoughts will begin to change. And your beliefs will begin to change. And that, my dear, is a wonderful way for you to get better. And lastly, developing trust. There is something called your root chakra. It is your source of foundational energy that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel worthy, that allows you to see that you are a part of something greater than yourself. 444 as I'm looking at my clock. But that root chakra is where your foundation is that grounds you to the essence of who you are. It is where you begin to trust the process of life. So when you have trust issues with the process of life, things happening, things going wrong and things going right for you, then your root chakra needs to be aligned. And when your root chakra is in alignment, meaning you know for a fact that you are covered by the universe, you know for a fact that your success will come to you. You know for a fact that what you desire to have desires to have you, and you know that there is going to be a path that leads you to it. So when you develop that trust, not only in the process of life, but in yourself, in source energy, in your mind, you begin to shift into the person that you're supposed to be, which is that better version of yourself. So get better at being you. Transform your beliefs, your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. And when you do, I promise you, your life will get better too.